From the Athens Tech Studios, this is the Athens News Podcast. Local news you can use about Athens and Clark County, all in 7 minutes. And now, here are your top stories.
Hello and welcome to the Athens News Podcast. I'm Melissa Carter. The University of Georgia is trying to clean up local waterways, and locals speak out about damaged packages because of one aggressive delivery man. But first, here are your top stories brought to you by Drake Realty. Now that the Christmas gifts have been opened and Christmas dinner has been consumed, local initiatives and composting efforts are aiming to address environmental issues during the holidays. Americans contribute to a 25% increase in waste, totaling 25 million tons during the holidays. Gift giving, driven by sales, leads to unnecessary purchases, creating more waste. Unwanted gifts add to the problem, with 53% of Americans receiving them. 53% of Americans receiving unwanted gifts. Wrapping paper alone generates 40 million tons of waste annually. Online shopping contributes to excessive packaging, totaling 85 million tons of paper products each year. Food waste is another challenge, with 305 million pounds wasted annually from just the holidays. Makes you really think about being more efficient with your waste during the holidays. This from the Red and Black. In Athens, skyrocketing rents are hitting hard. The city's housing crisis, exacerbated by luxury student housing, is now intertwined with another culprit, football. With the Georgia Bulldogs' success drawing thousands for home games, real estate investors are turning single-family homes into short-term rentals, creating a housing market whirlwind. In cities like South Bend and Tuscaloosa, the same trend is unfolding, leaving residents displaced and affordable housing elusive. As communities grapple with the impact on neighborhoods and prices, the clash between college sports and housing stability takes center stage. This from the New York Times. Children's heart health in Georgia is under the spotlight as Dr. Lindsay Boyk-Price, an emergency medicine expert, shares key insights. New research reveals that inactive childhoods may lead to high cholesterol and increased heart risks in adulthood. However, here's the good news. Light physical activity, even for 3 to 4 hours daily, significantly lowers cholesterol risks as kids grow up. Dr. Boyk-Price emphasizes the importance of family habits and encourages everyone to go for brisk walks. The study suggests early lifestyle changes could reshape future heart health. This from the Rome News Tribune.
It pays to know your doctor. It pays to know your lawyer. And now more than ever, it pays to know your local real estate professional. Hi, I'm Jeffrey Drake with Drake Realty, and we have 7 offices in the metro Atlanta area, including 2 right here in Cobb County and 1 at Lake Oconee. I'm the proud leader of over 700 agents here in Georgia, and we pride ourselves in professional service, whether you are the buyer or the seller. Drake Realty makes the home buying process seamless from contract to close. Our agents are a little different. They're not pushing for the quick sale and close. They are pushing for the best price and terms for their client. In other words, Drake Realty fights for you. Now's the time to buy that dream home, vacation home, or new home your family deserves. A lot of real estate agents talk big. Let my team at Drake Realty prove they will fight for you. I'm Jeffrey Drake, and I'd be honored to have my team serve you. Visit us online at drakerealty.com. And remember, it's not how quick you sell or buy, it's what the deal provides for your future.
Achieve more with Athens Tech. At Athens Technical College, their programs can connect you with in-demand and high-paying careers.
I graduated from Athens Tech in May and started my job 2 weeks later. I had the job before I left, thanks to my professor, and just focusing on growing a career.
As far as Athens Tech, I think I've been a member of the advisory panel for 10 years now, and it's been an awesome experience.
I'm currently going to Athens Tech. I started out as an accounting major. I've finished all my accounting classes and then switched over to the culinary and baking program.
My name is Alex Lang. I'm an electromechanical engineering student. This is my second year at Athens Tech, and I graduate in December. The long-term goal is to work for the railroad, whether that be Norfolk Southern or CSX.
Achieve more with Athens Tech. Find out more at athenstech.edu.
From WSB's Facebook page, residents in Metro Atlanta expressed frustration over a FedEx driver caught on video throwing packages out of his truck. Multiple neighbors report damaged deliveries, with one resident sharing concerns about the driver's aggressive behavior. FedEx is investigating the matter, pledging to address the issue and ensure the safe delivery of packages. Cecily Russell responded, "I wonder if it's just him or all employees. I've had a couple incidents as well." Teresa Milner offered, "They threw mine in the yard one time from the road. FedEx is terrible." Donald Lemie said, "Not real FedEx employees, just a contract person. But yeah, they are in a truck with FedEx on it, and it's also the contractor's or contractor's employer's vehicle. FedEx should hold the contractors more liable." University of Georgia researcher Gary Hawkins is leading efforts to eliminate forever chemicals from Georgia's waterways. Substances known as PFAS have long been a global concern, posing threats to communities, including Georgians. As a water resource management specialist, Hawkins from the UGA Cooperative Extension is actively engaged in outreach programs to educate stakeholders on combating PFAS contamination. Meanwhile, the Biden-Harris administration has pledged $54 million through the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency to address emerging contaminants like PFAS in Georgia's drinking water. This from Grady News Source. In sports from the Athens Banner-Herald, in volleyball, congrats to Oconee County senior setter and Emmanuel signee Isabel Miller, who is the 2023 Athens Banner-Herald All-Area Volleyball Player of the Year. She was the only Athens area player to be named to the AVCA Region 3 team, which covers 5 states, including Georgia. She is a 2-time first-team All-State nominee and 2-time Region Player of the Year. And in football, the Bulldogs are adding a new wide receiver, Vanderbilt transfer London Humphreys. The Nashville native was an all-SEC freshman selection in 2022 and has 3 years of eligibility remaining. In 1958, Floyd Porter Culbreth lost her wallet at the Plaza Theater in Atlanta. Fast forward to last August, when the current owner, Christopher Escobar of the Plaza Theater, discovered it during renovations. Fueled by curiosity, his wife Nicole played internet sleuth, uncovering the wallet's owner through old credit cards. Again, this was lost in 1958. Connecting with Wes Jones, who was Culbreth's grandson, they discovered Floyd's philanthropic legacy, the Culbreth Cup, a golf tournament raising over $500,000 for cerebral palsy. Culbreth's daughter, Thea Chamberlain, received the wallet, which included around $5, raffle tickets for a car that she didn't win, a Riches credit card, her PTA membership card, and a calendar from 1959. This from the AJC.
Thanks for listening to the Athens News Podcast. Make sure you subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
This podcast is a production of BG Ad Group. All rights reserved.
This podcast aggregate content from other sources for informational purposes and is in no way trying to infringe on the copyrights or businesses of any other entities. All content posted up on the site is used under the Fair Use Copyright Law 107. All audio, media, and articles are copyrighted to the original owners. All audio in this podcast are embedded from YouTube.com and are owned by their respective copyright owners. No audio information are copyrighted or stored on our servers. The court ruled that linking or embedding copyrighted videos is not copyright infringement, even if the source video was uploaded without permission. However, we will gladly remove any audio clip upon valid request from respective copyright owners. Any owners also have the option to disable embedding his YouTube videos on other websites. News and press articles are owned by the respective copyright owners. Where possible, the appropriate accreditation or source of the article is given on the same page. The audio-video files on the site are for listening purposes only. Downloading of these files to one's computer is strictly prohibited. They are owned by the respective copyright owners. If it is in the organization's belief that the usage or specific content used on our site containing copyrighted knowledge conflicts with authorized use and or does not comply with fair use as described in the context, contact us through our contact page and we will remove the offending content immediately. Thanks for listening to the Athens News Podcast.